am here with Che and Ricki from In My Father's House. Welcome to Nashville, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. So give us a little background on how it came about that you wanted to make this documentary.
Well, this movie was made after I purchased a home that my father grew up in, his childhood home. But I'd never known my father. So when we got in the home, it didn't feel right. I felt haunted by the spirits of the house. And the only thing that could help was to find my father, who I really didn't know. I started filming it with my iPhone, with my iPad, and a friend of mine knew Ricki and introduced us, and Ricki and Breakthrough Films came in and kind of shot the rest.
Fantastic. So did you kind of take his idea and run with it, or were there other qualities that you thought should be part of the story as well?
Well, after we spoke to Che, he sent us his footage, and he had this reunion. He'd actually met his father, so it was the very beginning of the film. And yeah, I think then once we got involved, it really became a story that was very intimate about him and his father, and he didn't have to sort of be the person filming it and take sort of the directorial control. He could just basically live his life and let things unfold with his father in a very natural way. And I think, and that's in the film in many ways is weirdly, I think, more intimate because it really wasn't his mission; it was our mission in telling the story.
Yeah, I can imagine with it being your story that you're telling, and with a documentary, like you never know how it's going to end until that time. Were there periods of time where you weren't quite sure if you were going to continue going?
Well,
yes.
Yeah. But every day you film it and you're thinking to yourself, well, this is going to be a boring movie. I mean, it's just my life every day. But it really came out that everyone has an adventure that they're living. And this one documents not only the adventure of me finding my father and us discovering a new relationship, but the relationship between me and my wife, the relationship between a rapper and his career when his career may be over. Like, what does a rapper really live like when the lights are turned out, And a relationship between a musician and his children and his faulty relationship with his father and his father's relationship with his father. So there are a lot of areas that are being covered in this film in a concise way.
Yeah, I would just say that also Che's dad was homeless and is an alcoholic, and I think the film, we had no idea that in many ways the film tells so many different stories, and depending on who sees it, they relate to, they can relate to their own story in this film, because there's so many people sort of battling, and in the year and a half that we filmed, there are a lot of journeys. And when you follow someone for so long, there are definitely periods when they're like, why do you need to come back again and be with us at 6 a.m? And it gets tiring.
I love that. The show that I have is all about this kind of passion and hoping to inspire people that, let everyone know that you have a story. And so it's great that it's a story about you, but it's not about your career or your Grammys and all the other stuff. It's a story just about your life.
Yeah. It's really a story, too, in addition, about family. And not just about me. I mean, you're going to see a lot of very strong characters in this film. And I think it represents the American family. We don't have the nuclear family anymore in America. So how do we put it together?
Oh, excellent. So outside the festival circuit, is there a way for people to see it or get involved and let you know that they want to?
People can visit inmyfathershouse.com.
Yep.
And inmyfathershouse.com is our website that keeps you updated. We have trailers, clips, and we have things about what's happening now in the life of the family. And it will definitely keep the audience updated as to where they can get the film.
Yeah, we're selling the film now, so eventually there will be a wider release, but we're just doing festivals right now.
So you all are special to be
Yeah.
able to get
Love
it.
it. Well, awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.